Justine, and I'm the content chair for Gratia Plena.
Hi, I'm Clarissa, and I'm community chair for GP.
And today we're here to talk to you about GP, some cool things we have planned for the year, and just to welcome you to WashU. So Clarissa, do you want to tell them about GP?
Yeah, of course. So GP is a Catholic women's group here on campus at the Catholic Student Center. Really, it's open to any undergraduate woman that wants to join a really loving, supportive community. It's pretty much something that you can only find here at the Catholic Student Center, where it's very much faith-based, and we're just supporting each other and finding goals. We have gal pals every month in which we pair up, so it's like, groups of two, and we set monthly goals, keep each other accountable. Nothing too crazy, right? It's very much focused on building each other up, and all with the lens of values of the Catholic Church.
Yeah, and even though we're a sisterhood, we definitely do not have any dues or similar things that you might see in sororities or other forms of women communities on campus. And we seek to provide a very inclusive environment for everyone. Some things that we do pretty much every week are, at the beginning of every month, we match you with a gal pal, which is another member of the GP community. It's a super great way to get to know someone that may not be in your same grade level, someone that you might not really talk to that often, and to keep each other accountable. We set goals spiritually, emotionally, as well as physically, on how we can better ourselves. GP is a space for radical self-growth, and we really try to emphasize that in everything that we do. And then throughout the month, we listen to different podcasts, books, readings. Don't worry, we do this all in the meeting, so it's not any extra work for you. And we just talk about things from the perspective of the Catholic Church and as women in the Catholic Church, because we think that's a unique identity. And this is one of the few spaces on campus that fosters that. And Clarissa, do you want to tell them about some cool things that we have planned for the year?
Yeah, of course. So especially this year, we want to really emphasize more of a focus on social justice, whether that's doing some community work on the side, whatever that looks like for us. Maybe making some masks to send out, things of that nature, to kind of just also have a more ongoing conversation about social justice, because not only is that important within the Catholic Church and within every aspect of life, even if it's not outside of that, but we really want to provide a space where we can address the issues that are important, and social justice ties into a lot of that, so that's something we're incorporating this coming year.
Mm-hmm. And we know that some of you may still be deciding whether or not to come back to campus, given the recent announcements of housing and everything else going on with that. We just want to let you know that regardless of what you decide to choose, coming back to campus or staying at home, we want to provide a space for you within that sphere, no matter what your decision. And so we're definitely taking steps to ensure that members who are choosing to stay home this semester have access to the different programming that we offer and still feel that sense of community no matter how far away they are from the St. Louis area. And usually every year we do a retreat in February where we really just take time to go away from the WashU campus and explore identity as women together. We do a lot of emotionally checking in with yourself, a lot of just self-care. It's really different from other types of retreat in that we don't really have as strict programming, because we want this to be a time for rest and relaxation, but also an area for both spiritual and emotional growth.
Yeah.
And although we try to be as flexible as we can with your schedule, we do try to encourage people to come as often as possible. Attendance is extremely important for our community, and we've noticed that in the past that our community suffers when people don't attend on a regular basis. So before making that commitment, we do want to emphasize that to you and be as transparent with you in that lens as possible. And no matter what your faith background is, whether you're still questioning your faith, exploring different forms of Christianity, Catholicism, or a full cradle Catholic, there's a space for you in this community, and we definitely welcome women from all different walks of life. But we do emphasize that all of our lectures and all of our discussions will be framed in the context of the Catholic Church. We're so excited to meet y'all and to see y'all on campus.
Yeah, see you soon.